going on, guys? Getting ready for hay season 2019. I've already cut one field. I didn't get as much cut as I wanted to. I use an old Ford 501 sickle mower. You can there's some videos of them there probably if you want to go back and see it. I'll post some pictures of it later. If you follow my Instagram, which is at farmall76 on Instagram, there's some pictures of what happened. The pitman arm broke on the drive end by the drive pulley. So I don't have animals. I farm for fun, for hobby. I grew up on a dairy farm. You know, I like to do it. Keeps the farm tax down on the property. So, and then I'll sell some of the hay to kind of recoup and do things on the farm. I think I made about 300 or 400 bales last year and sold almost all of them. So I made about $1,000 last year. So I've already cut hay Saturday. Today is Tuesday. I'm gonna hit it with the old tedder here that I borrowed from a friend of mine. I don't have a tedder, I borrowed it from a friend of mine. I'm gonna tedder it, sling it, and then hopefully I'll bale tomorrow, Wednesday. So this will be like a combined video of me cutting. Well, I've already cut, so not cutting, but baling, tethering, getting the hay up. So it'll probably be, once this video is posted, that'll all be done. So, but later we'll go down and look at the mower. Just made the decision to buy a new mower. Spend the money on a new mower, even though I don't got it to spend on a new mower. Like a drum mower, which I think I'd prefer, a little bit more maintenance free, or a disc mower. Now you can buy the disc mowers. You can find them, you know, $2,500, $2,000 on the real low end, up to like $3,500, you know, $7,000 for a big one. I'd really like a drum mower. The guy I borrowed this tedder from has a drum mower and he loves it. And you never see any drum mowers for sale. So I don't know if it's because there's not that many out there or because they're great and people don't have any problems with them. So I'm really looking at buying a drum mower, but I will buy a disc mower if I find one at a good price. So I got the 4000 Ford here. I recently did some work on it. I rebuilt the top end of the injection pump, pulled the top of it off, put new O-rings and stuff around the shut-off valve and the fuel throttle valve. Had some problems with that, so I didn't know it at the time, but I think I broke the tab, the foot on the throttle where the plate attaches to, and then the spring attaches to that plate. So I put it back together and it wouldn't run right. It'd only go like half RPM. And so I messed with some things, hoping I'd like hook the throttle up wrong or something, but that wasn't it. So I took it back apart and found that that foot was broke. So when the throttle was turning, it wasn't pulling the spring. The throttle would turn a lot, but because the foot was broke, it was just spinning. So I took it to work, had a guy weld it up for me, put it back together, and I was like a champ. I was gonna post a video of that, but I had so much problem out of it that I decided not to. But I did, while I was doing that, put 2 new fuel filters on. Can't see them. They're right there. 2 new fuel filters, and put new intake hoses on. The intake hose that goes from the oil bath air breather to the intake manifold had a huge hole in the back of it. Like you could stick your whole hand in there. You're all like 4 fingers deep. So I've still got to do some stuff. The reason I worked on the pump is because this thing was hemorrhaging fuel. Now if you see, it's still got some leaks down there, but those are coming from right here. I'm not looking at the camera, so I don't know what you see, but these hoses right here are leaking. So I've got to fix that. But this thing was, I mean, hemorrhaging fuel out of the top of the injector pump. So I got that band-aided. So, but that's it for the prep talk, and now let's head to the field. 68. There's a couple videos on this channel already about it. Could have hooked up the old 4000. I was going to use the old Oliver, but I had it yesterday. My dad was disking this garden out here again with it, and it had a water leak on the radiator. This is the original radiator, and I took it to the radiator shop and had a guy work on it. And it was dripping, but I brought it in here yesterday after I dropped the disc off of it and parked it, but it didn't drip anymore. But it's like 9 degrees out here, and I'm definitely not wanting to mess that thing up. So back to the 4000. So I'm gonna take the airline, which needs new fittings, and blow out the knotters, blow out the whole thing, get rid of the spiders, and see what the knotters look like. This thing's got like 20 grease fittings on it, so gotta grease those. I'll pull fresh string through. It's parked inside. Let's check the spring string. Let's check the string. See how much string we got. There's usually a wasp nest or two in here. Looks like we're good to go. Oh, there's a mouse. He was living in here. There's his house. So it looks like we're good on string. I don't think I'm gonna make but about 125, 150 bales. That'll make that. Depending on how many of them break. So anyway, that's what we're gonna do. Blow it off, grease it, get ready. I got the rake. Drop the tedder off. I gotta take it back to the guy I borrowed it from. I got my rake hooked up to the 600 to rake it here after a while, and we'll get the bale. Relocated from out there. It's too hot out here in the old shade tree, so I gotta blow it off. Got the knotters blowed off. I'm having some issues with my knotters, not wanting to tie good. Something broke a couple years ago and I never did fix it. I can't remember what it was. Anyway, oh, it was this piece here. You see how it's hard to see? This latch goes into this piece. Well, this piece is missing that latch. I don't know if you can see the difference between this one and this one. This one is missing parts and pieces. And it's like a latch that latches right there. You really see it in there? And this one is gone. I'm not exactly sure what it does, but anyway, it's gone. It's been that way for years, so I'm not sure if that's calling them knot issues, but it takes like 4 or 5 bells for it to get its act together and start tying good. So, but anyway, that's where we're at. So we'll get it greased up. Got the grease gun. Got like 1,000 grease fittings. We gotta wipe them off. They're everywhere. I think I counted more than 20 over here. So we'll get them greased, and then later on this afternoon we'll head to the field, which is over there. Hay field, we got the 600, we got the hay rake. I wanted to cut all this. Actually a 9-acre field. I don't mow all 9 acres. I mowed the far end last year. This end anyway. I'll have to bush hog the rest, or else they get grow up in Johnson grass real bad. But anyway, so I'm going to rake this field and keep the bale this afternoon. It's about 3:30 in the afternoon. Hopefully around 5 or 6 we'll start baling. Raker. My dad rakes the main raker, but he's kind of retired from it, so I'm getting my hand at raking right now, so I'm not great at it. Let's see how it goes. Raking. 3 ramrods over there, 3 on the other side. It's going pretty good. Rake one way and then I rake back the other. When you rake back the other way, you gotta, I've always been told to try to roll the windrow over on itself again. That's what I'm trying to do. I came this way, rolled it to the left, now I'm rolling it back the other way. Trying to roll it back on top of this stuff. Something didn't break. So the tractor just died on me. It did it to me the other day when I was mowing. That ended up being a coil wire, had a lot of corrosion on it, wasn't getting the spark. I cleaned it off and it fired right up. But this time I think it may be out of gas. It's got some gas in it, but I think, at least I hope, it's just not got enough that causes it to die. So, oh, we got some gas here. I'm almost done. I really got this one little section here. I was just riding on there and just telling myself, oh man, finally something's gone right. Because so far, nothing's gone right. But anyway, so we're gonna put some gas in it. Like I said, it had some gas in it, but it's got a real tall filter screen that sticks up. It's not super tall, you know, but I can see the top of it sticking out above the gas, so it could have just run out of gas. So we're gonna put a couple gallons in it. Here comes my dad. Put a couple gallons in it and see what happens. Fire up, see what happens. Let me tap on that carburetor. Still got that wrench in here.
Good try choking it one time.
Try choking it one time.
Go over there and choke it.
There.
Let me choke it.
I can choke it too because it's pissing me off. Alright, we're going to do a little bit more in-depth diagnosis. Firing is going to get some sandpaper, try to sand those points. So in the meantime, I'm going to start bailing. I got to undo the hook, get the offset off, and lower the pickup, and we'll do that. So how I'm going to do that is I got a scotch, wheel scotch, supposed to. Yep. Put that there. Scotch that wheel. I'll pull the pin here. I'll crank the tractor up, pull it forward, and it'll swing it over. Put the pin back in, and then you do the reverse when you're ready to go. So the pin didn't want to come out. Stick this pin here. It don't take much to hold it. I took the drive shaft out. One of the problems on this 4000 is the drive shaft rotates all the time. It picks up friction from the motor. I don't know if it's something that can be adjusted, but a lot of times this thing spins all the time. When it's got a load on it, it'll stop. But without a load on it, it spins, so I can't hook the baler up to the trailer or to the tractor with the tractor on. So that's a problem. So I'll have to hook it up, back the trailer up, get the scotch out, and then hook this thing. Well, as predicted, so the first 3 bales didn't tie right. I had to get down and just cut the strings out of the knotters, but this one made, and it's a pretty heavy bale, so I'll loosen these up a little bit. We'll go good forward. 1 round, 2 rounds here, 2 rounds here, around there. I'm gonna pack a little tight. So run them down. When I get done, I usually run them up and loosen the tension off of them. I can't remember if I did it last year or not, but when I started, I run them both down like 5 turns. And it's not ungodly, but it's pretty heavy. So loosen them up a little bit and go from there. made the hay. It wasn't but 67 bales. Kind of see it out there on the tractor. On the truck, still on the trailer. Just got to put the tractor up. So the 600's still down there. I don't know if you can see it. Looks like either the coil or the points condenser went out. It's not making a spark. So I will have to go in the morning and pick up a kit. I'll just pick up a new coil, points, condenser, and the whole thing for it. And then we'll set that. So the baler did good. Only dropped a couple of bales. So they're calling for some rain tomorrow. And then after that, there's no rain for like 10 days. So I'll fix my cutter, my sycamore. I'll probably cut some more of this because I was hoping to make at least, I gotta get like at least a couple hundred bales or it's not worth my time. I was hoping to get 100 bales out of this field. I got another field I was gonna cut. So anyway, that's gonna wrap it up. Appreciate you guys if you're watching. I think I'll show you how I straighten up the rail. My block behind the tire. When it's time to go back, block goes in the back. We'll back it up. It'll catch on that tire. It'll swing the hitch over this side, and that'll be it. So let's do it. Then pull the pin out.